Welcome back, my friends, to Taslima Maya Art. Thank you for being here. I hope you're having a wonderful week. Today I'm going to reveal 7 secret tips for realistic eye drawing in pencil. And if you're new here, I'm Taz from Taslima Maya Art, and you can join my free private Facebook group to share your wonderful creations and be inspired by other fellow artists. It's called Acrylic Pouring and Mixed Media by Taslima Maya Art. A heartfelt thank you goes out to all my current Patreon and channel members for supporting this channel. So let's get into how to draw an eye in pencil for beginners. As usual, on the Creative Art Collective this week you have me, followed by Kat's Creations, and then Sheldon Briscoe of Shellrock Art. Please do stay with us. And remember, you can join me on Patreon on a free or paid tier for additional art perks. So I must admit, I haven't done many pencil drawings for a very long time, and I'm just getting back into it and practicing. I've got some very good quality paper here. This is a drawing sketch pad that I have, and I'm using a range of pencils from HB 2H all the way to 6B. And I'm just doing the outline of an eye, a pupil, and an eyeball there, and I'm going to do it very lightly to begin with. So I've done a very light sketch with the 2H pencil, and I'm using a 2B pencil now to darken some of those outlines. And again, it's really therapeutic doing this. It's relaxing when you put on a bit of music and you take your time. And I'm working from a number of different reference pictures, including a photograph of an elderly man's face, so there will be a lot of wrinkles around the eye area, and I think that makes it much more fascinating, really, having a lot of character around the face and the eyes and the skin, and trying to capture all the different wrinkles and lines and the eyelashes, as well as the reflections there in the pupil. I'm darkening the areas where there's a lot of shadow with my 2B pencil, and I'm going to be doing a bit of blending later. I'll be using a blending stub or blending pencil, and also maybe a brush as well. You can use lots of different things to blend shadowy areas and make it much more smoother with less pencil lines. I also use an electric eraser for the very first time. I've never used one before, so it's really fascinating to see how they work, just to put in some highlights. So I'm not going to talk all the way through this because you can see what I'm doing, hopefully. There's lots of places where I zoom in on what I'm doing. I'm putting some little veins in there in the white of the eye. As I said, this particular picture is of an older gentleman, so there's a lot of character and lots of lines and other things that you wouldn't normally find in a younger face, and that's what makes it really interesting, I think. So I'm trying to get the curves right and all the different details, and I love detail work, I always have done, and I'm trying to get back into it, and I think practicing every day is a really good idea if you can find the time. So I'll leave you with watching this in peace, and I'll play a bit of music for you, and I'll see you at the end. I hope you enjoy it.
This is 27. It doesn't matter what I've been through. I should grow up too, but I still act like I'm 11. I'm not emotionally sound since I left you.
So my friends, tip number 1 is to start with very light guidelines. Use very light pencil marks, either a H or a 2H, to sketch out the basic shapes before diving into details. Draw an almond-shaped oval to represent the eye, and then add light horizontal and vertical lines to help you position the iris, pupil and eyelid correctly. This gives you a foundation to work with without committing to dark lines way too soon. As a beginner, you can always trace an outline, or you can use a reference photo. I always recommend using reference pictures that you've got, or photographs that you've already taken of loved ones, where you can just focus on representing what you see.
So this is 27. Start the music, kill the silence. Let my mind rest. Pour a drink, cause it's effective.
Tip number 2 is to use the right pencils for different areas. Use a range of pencils for various parts of the eye to create realistic contrasts. Start with hard pencils such as H and 2H for light areas like the sclera and the white part of the eye. For darker areas such as the pupil and iris, use softer pencils such as a B, 2B or 4B. I primarily used a 2B here and a 4B. The variety of tones will add depth and dimension to your drawing.
Yeah, I had you where I wanted you, had you by my side. It was all I ever needed, but couldn't realize. I don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. I let it slip somehow.
Tip number 3 is to focus on the iris and the pupil details. The iris is key to making the eye look realistic. Draw the iris with detailed concentric rings around the pupil and use a stippling technique or soft shading for a textured look that mimics the natural lines and patterns that can be seen in an iris. Don't forget to add the tiny reflection in the iris to give the eye life.
Never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back. Don't know how it feels to be someone you love, and it gets me down. Down, down, yeah, I had you where I wanted you, never had to ask. I'd set the world on fire just to get it back.
Tip number 4 is to pay attention to the skin texture and eyebrow. The area around the eye, such as the eyebrow and skin beneath, can give your drawing depth. Use light, short strokes to sketch the eyebrow, but don't forget to shade lightly under the eye to suggest the natural contour of the skin. This extra level of detail enhances realism and makes the eye feel grounded.
Why don't we say that it's too late for us now? Why do we stay when I blame you for the things that weigh me down? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me. Yeah, in the echo of your silence, I'm thinking more of her. She who wants to study your body, who gets the better version of you. I need the bitter truth. I need the better version of you. I need the better version of you. I need the better you.
Expert tip number 5 is to capture the eyelashes with care. Eyelashes can make or break the realism of the drawing. Instead of drawing every single lash, focus on the clumps. Eyelashes are thick at the base and thin out towards the tips, so use sharp pencil strokes with varying pressure to achieve this effect, and make sure they follow the natural direction and curve of the eyelid itself.
You talk about faith. Is it just something you say? Or is it the same with that girl you texting when I look away? 'Cause in the echo of your silence, I only hear what's best for me.
Time for tip number 6. Use smudging for softness. To achieve smooth transitions in the sclera, the white part of the eye, or the shadow areas around the eyelid, use a blending stump, tissue, or even your finger to gently smudge the pencil lines. This will give your drawing a soft, realistic look, especially in areas with subtle transitions between light and shadow.
felt and said, red wine in your bed, on the naked floor, behind that gated door, always so discreet, on 14 Washburn Street. Where it feels like home, you showed how you were mine. We laughed and took our time, where the walls don't speak, on 14 Washburn Street.
And finally, tip number 7, create contrast with highlights. You can see me using an electric eraser here to put in some highlights. A common mistake is not incorporating highlights, which is essential for realistic eyes. Keep the highlight on the pupil and the iris intact. This is usually a small spot of white or light, and avoid shading over it. If needed, erase small areas in the pupil or sclera to create this shine, adding life and making the eye appear more three-dimensional. So those are all my 7 expert secret tips of how to create realistic looking human eyes using just simple pencils and erasers. I really hope you find this video useful, and if you did, please do give me a like, a subscribe, and leave me a comment down below, and do share it with your friends so that it gets seen on YouTube. I really appreciate you. So now I leave you to watch the rest of this in peace. Hope you enjoy it, and see you at the end.
Every thought brings me down. Sun still shines. Dry my eyes. Take a breath. Wash my face. Pale and thin. Start again. But I think I need somebody to love me, to love me, to love me the way only you do. I wanna go higher, but I'm going deeper. Lord, can you hear my prayer? Tell me, are you there? Who's gonna love me the right way? You're the only one that knows my heart. It's understandable, it's irreplaceable love. Now I'm head underwater, just trying to reach for the sun. It's understandable, it's irreplaceable love. So I will keep swimming till you show up, till you show up. Oh, it hurts every step of the way. Tell me that you have a plan for me. 'Cause I think I need somebody to love me, to love me, to love me the way only you do. I wanna go higher, but I'm going deeper. Oh, Lord, can you hear my breath? Tell me, are you there? Who's gonna love me the right way? You're the only one that guides my heart.
So I hope you enjoyed my video tutorial on how to draw human eyes with realism in pencil. Thank you so much for watching.